friends, my name is Yuri. I'm going to show you how to install this hood lighting kit. Very bright, it's crazy. It'll be boom. It's very nice. It's like nuclear bomb inside hood, inside this truck. I'm going to show you now. Here we go.
Hello everyone, my name is Brad, Tacoma world name B-Rad. Today I'm going to show you how to install the anti-dark hood lighting kit, Pro Kit, for this 2013 Toyota Tacoma. This is applicable for any second generation Tacoma, so let's get started. Can't see anything. Okay, so the first step that you want to do is clean the surface area where the LEDs are going to be going. To do this, you should use denatured alcohol or acetone. Acetone works best, but it's a little harsh on the paint, and it's best to use it if your truck is really dirty. This truck is relatively clean, so we're going to use denatured alcohol and just clean the area. Here we go. So take your denatured alcohol on a rag and clean this area right up here. And just go all the way across. Make sure you remove any and all dirt that are in this area, going right along here. It will be facing down this way. Okay, so now we're going to put on the LEDs. First thing you need to do is remove the backing on the back of these LEDs, but be careful not to remove the adhesive with it. Take off the backing of the double-sided tape that connects the wire loom to the LED strips. If you can do this before you apply the LED strips, it will be better. Apply this to the hood of the Tacoma and center it. Right about there. You can start by putting some up and just kind of touching it in some small areas along the way. Or you can apply it all at once. This is the way I like to do it. Once you got it on there, if you like the way it looks, you can start pushing down a lot harder so that it sticks. You want to grab a section and put full pressure for about 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And do this continually along the rest of the strip until you get to the end. Okay, so now you want to attach your wire loom to the hood. You may be doing this with 3M double-sided VHB tape, or you'll be doing this with adhesive zip tie mounts. Today we're going to be using the double-sided tape. So first thing you want to do with your double-sided tape is remove the red backing on the tape, and then you're going to attach it to the wire loom and attach it to the hood. So the method I'm going to be using is wrapping it in a spiral around this wire loom and then attaching it to the hood. Like so. Now that it's on there in a spiral, you're pushing it to the hood and it's secure. Do this for all the pieces going down the hood until you get to the bottom. Now that you've attached your wire loom to the hood, it should look something like this. There's one spot here, and 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to take a zip tie and connect the wire loom to the mount of the hood at the bottom here. Take the zip tie, wrap it around the mount, and just zip tie it on. And then cut it. You want to take this plastic clip out and put the wire loom underneath this plastic gate here. So to do so, you take this plastic clip and you just kind of unscrew it a little bit and pry it out. Then lift this plastic gate up, put the wire loom underneath, and reinstall the plastic clip into this hole. You don't have to do this, but if you want a cleaner look, you can. This is where the plastic clip goes, just right here. Okay, now take your remaining excess loom and wire and feed it into your engine bay underneath and around your fuse block
and up to the front of your headlight, like so. Behind here, pull it on through. And just sort of leave that hanging right off here. Okay, so now we're going to attach the switch. There are two ways to do this. You can drill a new hole right here, in this spot right here, or you can remove this bolt for the headlight and put this in its place. That's what we're going to be doing today, and I'm going to show you how. Remove the bolt that's holding the headlight. Lift up the tab and remove the plastic threading insert that's underneath it by using some pliers to squeeze underneath and apply pressure upward. Remove this tab and set it to the side. And then take your switch and remove the bottom nut and lock washer from the switch. Put that in through the top and put the lock washer and the nut onto the switch and tighten that all the way down. You can adjust the height of this switch, but you shouldn't need to. It should rise just high enough that you can go all the way to the top of the threading. And then make sure you tighten that on real good and reconnect this female butt connector, spade connector, to the bottom of the switch. Once you're done putting the switch in the hole, it should look something like this. Make sure you tighten it down really tight because this switch is grounded to the truck and it needs to make contact with the metal here. It needs to be pretty flush about here. You can adjust the height too. And to make sure that this works, take your terminal ring and just touch it to the terminal, and we have light. Okay, so next what you want to do is take your fuse and your terminal ring, run it behind the battery, loosen this top nut that goes to the positive battery terminal, take it off, but make sure you put pressure on this wire so that it doesn't get disconnected, or else you might lose all your really cool radio settings. Put this terminal ring on and then reinstall the nut. Once you're done, it should look something like this. If you can, try to get your terminal ring so that it's pointed out this way, and your stock battery terminal cover should fit right over everything, just as it did before, like so. So now you can take the time to tuck away any loose wires and take the wire loom and use zip ties and hold it to any of the stock wires that are inside the engine bay. Just kind of clean everything up. Your hood light should be working at this point, and you can take this time to adjust the switch and make sure that it closes when your hood is closed. If it doesn't close, or if the lights do not turn off when your hood is closed, you may need to adjust this switch and raise it higher, but it should work just like it is right now with the nuts all the way at the very top. Okay, so here we have the switch, and now we're going to lower the hood, and you want to just kind of eyeball it and just watch very closely to see where it makes contact. Now the hood is almost all the way closed, and you can see that it's just about to make contact. That's about where you want it. With the hood all the way closed. Okay, now we're going to give it a test to make sure everything's working properly. Voila, we have light. And with no extra light whatsoever, That is all the light that is coming from the LEDs. Alright, so we're all wrapped up and done here. This thing is all good to go. Be sure to check the description to see if there's any updates or changes to this installation, because we may have changed certain parts of this. And once again, my name is Brad. My Tacoma world name is B-Rad. I'd like to thank my girlfriend Christina, Matt McAdam for helping me film this video, my friend Scott for letting me use his truck, and Tacoma World, of course. Thank you very much. Enjoy.